a dirty floor. But I thought, I'd give you an update on this house. Today was one of those days. I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with this one. I get here and I drop off the stuff for the guys that are working on the other house. And just as I'm driving in, they give me a call to let me know that they needed one more stick of quarter rounds and caulking for the tub and one other item. So I'm just pulling in here to work in the house that I'm working on today. So I get in here and turn down the street, and I guess the guys got here early and were gonna leave, and all of a sudden they came around and caught up with me. And we chatted for a little bit, and I came inside here to try working. So I had bought everything for myself and for my project today, so I started working on it. Well, I thought my miter box was here. I don't bring my big saw that does 45-degree angles and all of that. And we've got about 3 or 4 different projects right now. So no, I found out that I left my miter box at a double wide that I was working on trim over there. And so I'm like, crap, what am I gonna do? I can't even start working on the tub and cutting the trim and all that and putting everything up. So I call my husband. He says, well, you can do 1 or 2 things. You can come all the way back here to the house, because there's one here, or go all the way back to the double wide, or just buy yourself another one. They're only $5-6 bucks. Me, I'm very frugal with money. It's like, we already have one, why do we need another one until it's broke and we need to get one? So anyways, I said, okay, fine. But in the meantime, he wanted me to pick him up some GFIs, because in this house, which he's gonna put together, there's 2 of them that are not working, and it's messing the signals or the electrical inside the kitchen. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. I won't get into that. So I said, okay, give me a list of what you need. So when he comes here tonight, which he'll be here in a couple of minutes, so he'll have his stuff here and he won't have to go running around town trying to find stuff anymore. So the Lowe's that's here is only about 10 minutes away on a good day. And when I say a good day, that's if you don't have traffic. We have traffic every day because everyone's moving here. But anyways, I get over there to Lowe's and I'm looking around for my stuff, and I get my GFIs, and I get him some extra light switches, and I get him some extra outlets and a couple other things he might need for here, just kind of thinking ahead of time. And I go into the tools section looking for the miter box. And of course, there's no one to be found at Lowe's, no one to be found. Well, I found a woman and she looked at me like, a miter box? She didn't know what I was talking about, so I had to describe it to her. Oh, well, that sounds like it should be in the tool section. And I said, yes, I've been in the tool section looking around and there's no miter box. Because you guys have moved it somewhere? Because Lowe's is really good, if you've noticed, if you go there a lot like we do. Just when you get the store down pat and you can go in and go out, they move it. Or like the plumbing section, this really irritates me. They decided to move the plumbing around. So where you thought it was is not there anymore. And when you try to find an associate, they're either standing over there looking at their phone, or they see you coming and they turn around and run. Seriously. So I run after them. Wait, wait, wait. They pretend like they don't hear me, but I know that they do. And I don't let them get away with it. I run up to them and I tap them on the shoulder and say, hey, I need some help. And they tell me something like, oh yeah, somebody over here said they needed help. Liar. Well, anyways, so I'm looking for the miter box. One girl down, doesn't know what to do, okay? So I don't see anybody around, and I do another trip just in case. I saw a miter box and I really didn't see it, and that's what I was hoping for, because it's bright yellow. How can you miss that? So I run over to the cashier and the girls were just chit-chatting. There's nobody there that they're having, and I say, excuse me please, but I need some help. They kind of turn around and look at me like, you're bad, you're bad. We were talking, you interrupted us. And I said, are you ladies busy? One of them, the older woman, not the younger one. She turned around and said, how can I help you? And I asked her about a miter box. She says, oh, it should be over there by the tool section. I looked at her and I said, I've been running around in circles. I asked somebody else, told her exactly what I'm telling you guys. And she goes, well then if there's nothing over there, they probably aren't there. Well, that's not true because I didn't say this to her. I wanted to, I was thinking it. Every time I come in here, you guys like to mess with us customers and get us pissed off. So we're running in and out of your store because you guys love to move things around. I just said, forget it, and I walked away. I asked another young girl coming down an aisle, and I was thinking, should I ask her? She's a girl, would she know? Shame on me, huh? But anyways, I did ask her, and she goes, I just got back from lunch. I don't have my, I don't know what she called it. I would have called it a phone or a computer, but she gave it a weird name. I can look it up to see if we have one for you. But when I asked her what a miter box is, mind you, just like the first one, I had to explain what it was, and that should be in the tool section. I'm like, deja vu, here we go again. All right, so anyways, I said yes, politely. By this time inside, I'm frustrated. I want to get back to the job. The clock is ticking. I don't want to waste my time running around. Well, anyways, I said, forget it. I said, forget it. She just looked at me like I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. You work here and you don't know where nothing is and you don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, fine. Ooh, I see a guy, a man, a boy, a male figure. So I speedily walk over there. And it probably looks like I'm upset, which at this time, if my face isn't red from being upset, I don't know if you can tell by my body language, I don't have a filter, okay? So anyways, I asked the guy, he goes, oh yeah, they're over here. Aisle 48, people, aisle 48. What are they doing over there? Why are they not in the tool section? He says, I don't know, they love to change things around. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of figured that out. So we walk over there and I'm thirsty, and I'm cranky. And then he looks and he says, oh, we're out of them. But we have a Craftsman. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, this is my miter box and my saw. You can tell I've been using it today. We have a Craftsman, okay? Earlier I told you I didn't like it. Well, I kind of figured out how these pegs work. I didn't realize that they were off-centered. I don't know if you can see that. So that when you slightly turn them, no matter what hole you put it in, yes, you will get kind of a tight squeeze. So I figured that one out. Earlier I said, I don't know why they made these dumb things. The directions weren't very clear, you know, I don't know. But anyways, I told them I want a $5 miter box. I have a couple of them already. Well, I'm sorry, we're out of them. Do you want to check the shelves? Or there was boxes up there. Maybe there's one up there. And he says, no. He says, no. He says, you know, why don't you buy a Craftsman? It's better. And it's, you know, $15. And I said, so it's $10 more? He said, no, it's $11. I don't know who I talked to during the day. I don't know if they're from this planet. It said $14.95. He goes, oh yeah. He says, that one's $14.95, but the yellow ones are now $11. I said, okay, they've gone up. He says, everything's going up. Well, anyways, I didn't feel like joking at that time. I said, do I or do I don't? Okay, do I? Yes, I need to. So I have 3 of these now. I really don't like them. They come in handy at the last hour when you got to do a 45-degree angle cut. But when you're trying to cut some certain trims, it just does not work right, even with a brand new saw. But anyways, so I pick it up and, you know, and this was after I had run down to 378 and getting it there and stuff like this. I think I forgot something. I did. I'm really sorry, but I'm tired. But anyways, I ran around today most of the time looking for stuff because one store just doesn't have any more on the shelves and the other store does, but the more expensive ones. And I think they're trying to get us to buy more, spend more. You know, they don't want to get these really good $5 minor boxes that actually do work better than this. This, I don't know if you can see it. See how it moves? And the other thing I don't like about this, one side is usually comes out a little bit more so you can hook it wherever, like on the table, like what I do over here. No, not this one. When you're trying to cut it and hold it, it goes like this or it goes like this. And when you had one of my days today, any little thing is gonna set you off. My face turned as red as this. But anyways, I'm gonna take you into the shower or the bathtub that I've been working on, just to tell you how long it's taken me all day just to do a couple of little things. But when you don't have the right tools and you have to run all over town to try to find what you need and they don't have it, it makes you want to just see this gray. Okay, end of story. But anyways, let's go in there and I will show you what I've been up to. Okay, let's carefully get the GoPro, turn it around here. Let's walk over here. This is my day today. It's not as perfect as I want, but here's my plastic sheet. I used my Chubb Surround glue and I'm going to be putting some plastic inserts here so water will not get in there because I wanted it, instead of 4 feet, I wanted it to be 5 feet high. Okay, so my plastic insert will go here so no water will get in behind here, and this is in here pretty tight. And then I got to remud this, clean it all up. This part will be painted. Got to get my trim up there and caulk everything. And up here I'm going to use beige caulking, and down here on both sides I'm going to be using white tub and tile caulking, and down in there I decided to put the beige, and that will get caulked. Okay, and then it's going to come all the way down on the sides of the tub. Then in the front, because once we put this tub in right, remember I was telling you it wasn't in right? Actually, Steve, he's not gonna like me when I tell him that he didn't put a support here, because trust me, they will come and kick this and then boom, then we're not gonna have a tub again. And he didn't tell me that, and I just now saw that, and I had just done all this. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. You know what? I don't even want to do this video anymore because it's been one of those days, and I think I'm gonna have to start writing out step by step by step, because Steve knows this stuff and he's really good at putting this all together. But pet peeve, he had to pull this tub all the way out so that there would be a nice support back there, which is nice and sturdy, because now if I step up here, this thing ain't gonna move. And then when I was putting the drywall up and I went to step on this corner, I almost fell through. So yesterday he spent the time taking this all out, but then he forgot to put a support there. I have to get creative now, because trust me, people will kick it, and if this has kids, they'll see that and they'll be, oh, what's that? And I won't be able to put any cord rounds here because it's all going to move. Oh, I think I need to go home. It's been one of those days. No, I didn't do that. Although I feel like it. I think think he's coming in right now. Should I tell him? I should tell him. I think I locked the door. Did I lock it? Oh, it's the Avon man. Guess what I found? Look at his face. Guess what I found? You're not gonna like me when I tell you this.
What?
It just ended my day well.
What happened?
Come here. You're on camera. After I did all this, I'm videotaping what I'm doing and I happened to kick it.
Is there a bug involved?
No support. I don't want to redo this tub.
I'll figure something out.
Should we climb underneath the house? Drill.
Can't get to it from underneath the house.
drill an open spot and fill it up behind here with wood. Because if I put any quarter rounds there, we always have to get creative when we forget a step.
Well, I could probably reach enough in there to put something down.
I don't know how you're gonna do that.
But there wasn't anything down there before.
That's because Dustin did it, remember?
I know, that's probably why I didn't think of it.
But that's
It's been so long since we've had to do a tub like this that...
Well, that's why we had to redo it, because Dustin did do it, and he did an awful job. And this is why we're spending all this time and frustration on something that never got done right. All right. Well, we'll keep you updated on the next venture.